Good morning, tourists! So before we start our tour for today, let's have a head count. So I'm gonna start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Wow, we are 30 and complete. On behalf of our faraway tour and travel, I am Larrence Joy. You can call me Ate Larrence, and I'll be your tour guide for today. And with our coach Captain Jake, say hi to our coach Captain Jake.
Hi, Kuya Jay!
Wow, I love that energy. All right, but before we start our tour, I have some reminders for all of you. First, let's synchronize my time to your time so no one will left behind. So it's already 7 a.m. in the morning. And for safety precautions, secure your personal belongings so to avoid some necessary loss. And next is make sure to drink some water because our weather for today is kinda hot and we must stay hydrated. And next is make sure that you have some extra clothes if ever you would like to try some activity later. And also the itinerary that was given to you must be followed. And don't forget our bus number. It's bus number 10. Guys, what bus number we are? It's bus number 10. And keep in mind that leave the place clean to minimize the cleanliness of the places. And lastly, enjoy the whole trip. Now we are heading for our first destination, which is Tubataha Reef. Tubataha Reef is located approximately 150 kilometers southeast of Puerto Princesa, and Tubataha is derived from the ancient language Sama Bajau, which means to long reefs exposed low tide. Before it became popular, the Tubataha Reef was called Gusong, which served as a primary fishing ground of the Cagayans or the local. In December 1993, the UNESCO declared that Tubataha Reefs is a national park as a World Heritage Site as a unique example of atoll reef. And the underwater formations of Tubataha Reef took 15 million years ago to form because it was created from the eruptions of undersea volcanoes, and eventually it became one of the biggest marine ecosystem in the world. The site is an excellent example of pristine coral reefs with a spectacular 100-meter perpendicular. And Tubataha Reef support also the presence of the large marine faunas like whales, sharks, dolphins, rays, turtle, and many more. We are now proceeding for our next destinations. Puerto Princesa Underground River. It is UNESCO World Heritage Site features an underground river that flows through a cave system with the impressive stalactites and stalagmites. Tourists can take guided boat tours to explore the stunning natural wonders or formations that rich in biodiversity of the area. So before you go to underground river, you must first take a boat in Sabang Port because it is located on another island, and the trip takes only 10 minutes. And when you are arrived in the underground river, the stop will provide you or welcome provide you some informations or reminders. One of the reminders that will tell you to you that avoid being loud because we might disturb the monkey and they might be too aggressive or they will be stressed. And staff will offer you a audio device that you will listen to it, which explaining the various formations in the caves, since inside the caves contains a different rock formations like stalagmites, stalactites, like that. And now we are proceeding for our next destination, which is Honda Bay. Honda Bay. It is a group of tiny islands that located on the western side of Palawan. It is popular for island hopping spot and a beautiful bay dotted with a island perfect for island hopping and snorkeling. And one of the highlights those are the highlights of the Honda Bay, which is the Starfish Island, Kauri Island, Luli Island. So first is Starfish Island. So one of the whitest and beach in the Philippines. It was named after its abundant existence of small and big five-armed orange, which is the starfish. So next is which is it's only takes 15 minutes before you go in Luli Island from Luli Island Starfish to Luli Island. So Luli Island it is known for its shifting sandbar which appear and disappear based on the changing tides. And its name comes from the Filipino terms lulubog at lilitaw, meaning to appear and disappear when it's low tide and high tide. And of course, next is Kauri Island, which is its take only 20 minutes before you arrive to Luli Island to Kauri Island. So Kauri Island is located on Honda Bay. It's about 9 kilometers northeast of the Puerto Princesa. This island is named from the marine mollusk that has a smooth and polished patterned shell with a long and narrow opening. Now we are making our way to our next destination, Plaza Cuartel. The National Historical Site Plaza Cuartel is a restored ruins of an old garrison where in the evening of December 14, 1944, the Japanese soldiers burned around the 150 American prisoner of a war in a tunnel and it bounds beneath the park's portals, which now stand as a grim reminder of World War II atrocities. The remains of those who died were buried at St. Louis County in Jefferson Barracks National Cemetery, Missouri, in USA in 1952. Now we are making our way to our next destination, which is the Immaculate Conception. It's only a walking distance from Plaza Cuartel to Immaculate Conception, and it's take only 3 minutes walk. So during the World War II, on December 14, 1944, the Paris witnessed the Palawan massacre at the Plaza Cuartel, where more of 150 Americans soldiers were burned by Japanese. The church has been rebuilt several times since established wherein the present structure took almost a century before it was completed in 1961 to serve as a cathedral of the Palawan. The Palawan Apostolic Vicariate under the helm of Most Rev. Gregorio Espiga, the passage and the interior are reminiscent of the architecture of the churches in the medieval Europe. And now, for our last destination that we are now heading is the Palawan Wildlife Rescue and Conservation Center, which is the Crocodile Park. And it is a key conservations and research facility located in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, that established in 1987. The center primary focus in on the breeding and protecting the critical endangered crocodiles or the Philippine crocodiles like the Crocodilus mindoramensis and the saltwater crocodile Crocodilus porosus. And that's all for our tour for today. I hope you learned something and you enjoy our tour. And on behalf of Faraway Tour and Travel, we would like to thank all of you for choosing us to be part of your adventure. And my dear tourists, can you please say thank you for our Coach Captain Jake for giving us and providing us a safety trip.
Thank you, Kuya Jay.
Wow, it's nice to hear. And of course, I would like to thank all of you for giving me opportunity to guide you to the Puerto Princesa. And again, I am your tour guide, Larrence Joy, is now signing off. Thank you.